How's it going, everyone, and hope you're doing well. Welcome to this boot review and unboxing of the Puma Ultra. These are the match tiers, so the lowest editions when it comes down to the speed boots of the Puma line, and these are in the turf editions, so it can be worn on the likes of 2G concrete pitches, hard ground pitches, even in like court pitches and indoor pitches can be worn. And if you haven't got the budget to spend on AG editions, you can also wear these on Astrograss like 3G, 4G too. So a very nice and dynamic pair of football shoes for a low budget, and that can be worn on many different surfaces. Now, if you have these boots yourself or football shoes yourself in this colorway or in a previous colorway, make sure to leave a comment down below in terms of what you think of these, as it helps out people, especially if they're watching this for the first time or in future reference when there's newer colorways that have been released. It really helps them out as well. So comments and you guys replying to each other. Sometimes we as a team don't have enough time to reply to all the comments. So with you guys helping out as well, we've noticed it's really helped out the community in our channel. So please continue on to do so, leaving anything from things that you found that were good or things that could be improved or things to look out for, so that people can have a better decision in terms of whether to buy these ones or maybe to go for a different pair of Puma turf boots, football shoes as well, that can be played for different sports, not just football, like the likes of futsal, indoor football, indoor sports, tennis, and so on. Now, these Puma Ultra Match Editions, in terms of the sizing, they're a little bit more accommodating than the carbon editions of the Ultimates, the top ends. It's just that because on the upper of the material, in terms of the laces system, is a much more stretchier when it comes down to the midfoot section. So that will allow you to easier put your feet into the football shoes itself. And then once you do up the laces, because the material on the upper is not as premium or as quality as the Ultimates, which is to be expected as you're paying for a third of the price, so the quality of the material isn't as great. But in that case, because the quality isn't as good, the material is much more stretchier, so it's much more accommodating for, let's say, wide feet as well. So if you have wide feet, you can also try these speed boots on or speed football shoes on and see how they feel. So our recommendation for narrow to normal feet types is to start off with your usual Puma footwear sizing, and then for narrow feet you may have to go a half size down if you prefer to have a snug and tighter fit once you've done up the laces, especially if you like to have a nice lockdown and feel a nice movement when you're running around with these shoes. Then going a half size down will give you that tight and snug fit. For normal feet types, you can try half size down. If it's too tight, just go back to the usual footwear sizing of what you wear for Puma, and that'll be nice and comfortable. For wide feet, if you can manage to go to Puma stores or third-party sports stores like Sports Direct to try them on. If not, order them online, order 1 or 2 pairs, and you can always just return the one that isn't as comfortable. Go for true to size and a half size up, and then you can find out which one's more comfortable for you or gives you a bit more space if one is too tight, if you go, let's say, true to size. And then for very wide feet, we don't recommend this at all, but you can always try going a half to one size up from your usual Puma footwear sizing and see how they do. Then if they don't fit, as we said, you can always go for Puma Futures or Puma Kings, especially this year's Puma Kings, the turf editions, much more space on the toe box and the midfoot area. It's a wider boot than previous editions of the Puma King Ultimates. So yeah, you can always go for Puma Kings or even Puma Futures, which is the most widest out of all of them. The stretchiness of these football shoes are really nice, as you can see from the toe box area. Very easy to move your toes and feet around, very bendy as well, so reduce any chance of injuries or hurting yourself. Some football shoes are quite stiff when it comes down to turf editions. These ones are very soft and comfortable, so we highly recommend it from us. This is a nice blackout colorway that Puma brought out as well, so if you're going to be playing on very muddy pitches, let's say on outdoor pitches when it's really wet and it's going to cause a lot of dirtness and mud, then these are very easy to clean off as well with the colorway. So from our end, we highly recommend these, especially if you're playing for these for different sports or for use for school in the sports class. Then definitely go for these. Very cheap. They're currently going for about 80 euros, 90 euros or pounds, and they will drop to about 50 or 60, especially in Puma app or websites. So do look at them, or even on Sports Direct. you'll be able to get them for maybe half the price of 40 to 50 euros a pound in a couple months time. So we highly recommend it for people that have a low budget and just need all-round turf shoes to wear. We believe these will last for you quite a long time. The only thing maybe with the durability is on the upper bit in terms of the lacer system. The material is quite cheap and very soft, so they could stretch or break quite easily. That could be the only little durability issues. On the toe box area, the glue seems to be stiffed on very strongly, so it won't break as easy. So we reckon if you use these for different sports, these will last you at least 1 to 2 years, minimum of a year at least. And then if you carry on using, maybe 2 years before you have to change, which is very nice for its price of 70 to 80 euros. A nice durable pair of football shoes. But once again, please do leave a comment down below in terms of what you think. And thanks again for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave it a like and to subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you next time for another unboxing and review in the near future. All the very best and take care.